you?
Okay, well, about, let's say I was an artist up until now. I've been currently I'm an entrepreneur. I recently became the brand manager for John and Cam Kirk's company, Collective Gallery,
Mm-hmm.
and well, it's, let's say we've been active for about, I would say about 3 months now.
Mm-hmm.
I started my own apparel company about 2 months ago, and that's been doing really well. And that's, but I'm from South Jamaica, Queens, originally. Actually the same block as John. Like we grew up as best friends, and then I relocated to Atlanta about a year ago. Up until then, I was always like pursuing music. Music was my passion. But in the last year, it just became like, you know what? I determined like I had a gift that always get people to like tune into things that I do.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like usually I noticed myself becoming more of an influencer,
Mm-hmm.
having more effect being an influencer as an artist. Not to say like people wasn't listening to my music, because I had a lot of streams and downloads as well. But I just seemed like I was positively affecting people's lives, branding and marketing more than actually the music. So I just decided to put my energy towards that, and
Okay.
then I just got with John, and then I LC my stage name as a business, and then just transferred all of that energy into that.
Okay. So by default, you are an artist, a music artist?
Yeah, by default.
Okay. Okay. But basically you're not, that's not your current passion. You're just basically doing
Yeah,
like the I guess what,
I would
marketing,
I would sort
managing.
of compare it to sort of compare it to kind of like Nipsey Hussle, how he
Mm-hmm.
pivoted his passion to like merchandise, um branding, marketing.
Mm-hmm.
He just pivoted his energy into that while pursuing music, but he was doing a whole bunch of other things that was kind of leaving like a positive impact into the community. So I kind of like followed his like footsteps
Mm-hmm.
after his death,
Okay.
in a way. And just because I just like the impact that he left was just like, wow, you can really leave a mark here other than just music in a
Mhm.
positive way.
Okay,
Because
right.
as an artist, just reflecting on your lifestyle and your past sometimes can give off a negative energy to your viewers or your listeners. So,
Right. Okay. So what are some of the things that you're doing now in the community?
okay, now, I'm designing the merch for Collective Gallery. I set up like photo shoots, to get like people that's, I would say, like more, like say if they didn't go to the modeling industry and they was just aspiring or whatever, I would put them in our merch to give them that chance in the industry, um in an industry, because it's like we joint venture with Atlantic Records, I would say like a month ago. So a lot of people, I mean, the people that listen to me, or that I had impact on, were kind of like, from the streets. So they really didn't see it like, wow, you can really do different things other than rapping or playing ball. And a model might be like, damn, I don't know how to really get into the modeling industry. Like, that's why Instagram is so popular, because people just they don't use the proper channels. So I
Mm-hmm.
try to like, be a bridge for that.
Got you. Now, for the people who don't know, what is the Collective Gallery?
Collective Gallery is the first record label style for photographers. Um, Basically, it serves as an agency to the photographers out on that label to give them bigger business towards their own personal brand, as well as their personal brand, as well as their work. We set them up with galleries and different things. It serves the same purpose as a record label.
Right. Okay. I need to be on the collective gathering then.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
I take pictures. I'm a photographer too.
Oh, for real?
For real.
Wow, that's crazy. I think I bet you that time when John was shooting his cover,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
So you
Yep.
were there? Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was there.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I take
Remember,
pictures.
I was the one that even told him to do the roses.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it was a few people in there. I don't remember who.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he didn't know what to do, and he was like, "Yo, what should I do?" And I was like, "Yo, we should just throw the roses."
Got you. Got you. Project management.
Mhm. Yep.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
creative direction.
Right. Right. Okay. Cool. Cool. So, how can people become a part of the collective gathering? Like, what are some things that you guys are looking for, with the company?
We really, honestly, we would really look for like professionals, um, in the field of, let's say, in the field of photography.
Mhm.
So, um, photographers that have been working and have been displaying their work. Um, Not only myself, but John, Cam, and the rest of the individuals at Collective Gallery would select the people that kind of like fit that mold to bring business to the company, and then we can hopefully grow their brand and expand bigger than that, and just return the revenue.
Got you. Okay. Now, what are some
You know?
other things that you got your hands in? What are some of your other business ventures that you
Now,
want?
my main heart and soul is my own personal brand, which is self-titled Day Pesos, but I have a design called Retired Scammer,
It's
and
called what now?
it, Retired Scammer.
Retired scammer. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
dope. See how they raise your eyebrows?
Right. I'm like, did he
Now
say what
the
I thought he
design
said?
basically, yeah, it is. It's real raw. It's real raw. And the design the designs that I did mainly focus on like I would say like convicted people, but not who you would think of wire fraud and bank fraud. Because when you hear the word scammer, it's just so much of a, you think of your natural Instagram friend might be posting BMWs, Benzes, Rolls Royces. You just already have that in your mind of, oh, he's a scammer. But really, it's the people that you would least suspect that's doing bigger issues and things that people don't pay attention to. So they try to like pass the narrative onto our people and make it seem like it's us. But it's a whole flip.
Right.
It's a whole flip.
It's a whole gang of scammers. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of
It's a
scammers
whole,
going on, and it just
yeah.
period around the
And
world.
and it's not really like shedding like a positive light that on that term. It was just flipping the narrative of what you would think um when you hit a word scammer.
Right.
So on one of the designs, I used Billy McFarlane, and I used Lori Laughlin.
Mm-hmm.
So Billy McFarlane is the dude that started the Fire Festival, and he was convicted of bank fraud and wire fraud, basically swindling his viewers out of a good time, and made about, I would say about $10 million off of ticket sales, promising them a whole festival that never happened.
Mm.
And that I feel like that case alone was so like crazy, and so that if it was a different person of a different color, they would have dragged us through the media. Name would have been in the dirt. It would have been a whole different aspect to when Billy McFarlane did it. Lori
Mm-hmm.
Laughlin, she lied on she lied on, I think it was college admission forms.
Mm-hmm.
She was swindling people out of that, made so much money off of that. But if that was us, they would have ran our name through the dirt. And this is not even just to, just to really diminish their character, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just public information. It's just public
It's just
information. So
real.
I'm just sharing it with everyone else. So
Wow.
that's really what I've been having my hand in, just handling that brand. I did very good on the hoodies that I sold and the long sleeve T-shirts,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been selling nationwide. So
Mm.
that's really
Okay.
my heart and soul and what I've been putting a lot of my energy into.
Okay.
That that emblem was all. I mean, that stigma was always put on me because I used to
Mm.
always come around with glasses on, or I used to wear jewelry a lot. About 2-3 years ago, so it was just like, oh, I think he a scammer. Or I think he was a scammer. But really, it was just like, damn, you just passing the stigma on me. But these people is going crazy and doing this, that, and the third. So it was kind of like a flip on everything. And just where I come from, like I'm from New York, so that whole culture is revolved around scamming and just swindling ways of getting over and just all of that. So it was just a pass off of no, whoa, this is not us. This let's pay attention to them. What about them?
Right. I got you. I got you. Yeah, it's not just New York. It's it's a whole movement
Oh yeah, by
in
now
Atlanta
it's
too.
yeah.
So I'm like, wow, I most definitely feel you. So anything else though, you got your hands involved in?
Um as of now, no. As of now, no. Just as far when it's come to my brand, and Kibbs, that's just really it. And we just
Okay.
be ping pong back and forth.
Okay, so it's basically collective gallery.
From South Jamaica, Queens. Mm-hmm.
And what was the name of it, of your brand again? Day Pesos? No, is it Day?
Retired. Yeah, Day Pesos. But it's Day Pesos, but the design is called Retired Scammer.
Okay.
So eventually I'm gonna like move away from that design and then go into other things as well. But that design is called Retired Scammer.
Okay. All right. Cool.